One of the things I've realized and am noticing over time is that most people really don't build their life around what matters to them, around what they like. They are building their life around expectations, around pressure, around, oh, what am I supposed to be doing right now? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And deep down, they don't find fulfillment. That's why you see people really busy, but they're not just happy, they're not fulfilled. They feel empty inside. Like they have things going on for themselves, but they just feel very empty. In this video, I am going to be telling you few tips on how you can actually build your life around what matters to you, to be able to like be fulfilled, to be able to be happy with yourself. Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here, I do videos on self improvement, self development, fashion tips, vlogs here and there. Trust me, you enjoy being here. So please hit the subscribe button. And if you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mariji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, this is something that I have noticed so well. You know, when you see people and they're like, they have it great, and you're asking them, like, are you okay? Are you happy? And they're like, no, I don't feel fulfilled. Or they tell you that, oh, no, I don't feel happy with myself. Now, this is the reason why. Because they most times do not create their life or build their life around what they actually like, what they actually love, what actually really matters to them. And the first thing you have to do if you're in that situation or that stage of life is to define what really matters to you. See, if you have to write it down right now, what really matters to you? Is it peace? Is it health? Is it family? Is it love? Whatever it might be. For me, I had to tell myself that I know that peace is one thing that really matters to me. So you have to find what matters to you. Peace, family, very, very important for me, and some other things, right? So it's always very important to pay attention to what matters to you. My darling, if you have to write it down so that you can always go back to that thing and look at it and say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm on track. It is very important for you to write it down. If living a very comfortable life, a very happy, or a life where you don't have to worry about money is something that matters to you, write it down. No matter whatever it is that matters to you, it is you. That's why it matters. Stop living your life on expectations. Oh, I am so and so age. I'm supposed to have this right now. Let me go have it. And meanwhile, you don't even like family. You don't even like children. And oh, the world expects you to have kids. Then you have kids, and you don't have kids. You don't like kids. Do you understand that in between? Can you see that it is not really matching up? So it is always very, very, very important to pay attention to what you actually deep down what you like, because then you start to create a life around it, and it makes you and it helps you to like be fulfilled and be happy with yourself. Once you already know that, once you already know the things that matters to you, the next thing you need to do is to remove distractions. Now, these are things that are not aligned with that goal that you want. First of all, social media. I always say this: you can always create your FYP, your explore page by yourself with what you actually watch. Now, how the social media works is whatever it is that you watch, maybe once or twice, they bring it to you 10 times, right? So it's always very important. Try to create your own feed, right? So remove the distractions. If you're always going to compare yourself to someone online, reduce it. Do you understand my point? Reduce it. If you're always trying to look at somebody's life to compare yours, look at, oh, this person is doing this, then all of a sudden you start to do it. Remove it. Stay away from it. Stay from the distractions. Now, one thing you need to understand is that if you're trying to focus on something, right, you cannot have too much going on, because it's actually not going to work. Everything cannot have your attention at the same time. It's not possible. Now, even if you're trying to build something, even if you are the king of multitasking, you're the queen of multitasking, you cannot focus on everything at the same time. You're gonna burn out along the line, right? And you are going to, one aspect of your life is actually going to suffer for the other one. I'm talking from experience, right? So it's always very, very important to remove distraction. Whatever it is that is distracting you from your goal, that is not allowing you to focus. There are a lot of noise going on, like, and you are paying attention to those noise. You are paying attention to those friends that are doing something else and they want all of you to do the same thing, but you want to do something different because that is not just your way of life, or that's not just what is aligned with you and with your goals. It's okay to stay away from them, right? I always say this: it's okay to love people from far. Like, you can actually deep down love people from far. I love you, but you know what? I kind of need my space, right? So it's always very important to remove distractions so that you can focus on yourself, so that you can focus on your goals, so that you can focus on what you actually want, not what people are saying that you're supposed to have, not what people are saying that you're supposed to need, or what people are saying that you are supposed to be doing. It's very, very, very important if you are trying to build a life for yourself that actually really matters to you. This one is something that I had to learn, which is learn to always say no without guilt. This is something that I had to intentionally learn, and I'm still learning, to be honest. And it is very important to say no to things that don't align with your life. It's very important. If it does not align with your life, it's okay to say no without guilt. Stop the people pleasing. Stop the people pleasing. Stop overcommitting. This one is something that, as a people pleaser, you have to really, really work on. Overcommitting. You don't always have to say that you can do something. Sometimes be the lazy person, be the lazy friend. Sometimes be the friend that doesn't have any idea. It's okay. This is something that I had to learn the hard way. Be the friend. Sometimes be the friend that is not accessible. Be the friend that I have to ask to. Not the friend of, oh, she will go, or oh, she will give me, or oh, she'll be there, or be the friend that they have to say, oh, I have to ask her, if she wants to do this thing or if she wants to do that thing. It is always very important. Stop people pleasing. If you're trying to build a life that matters to you, you need to close your eye to certain things and certain people and the way people are telling you to do certain things, because you are going to find yourself people pleasing a lot. Oh, this person said that this is good, I should do this. Oh, why? Like, literally, why? If it's good to you, then do it. If it's not good to you, then don't do it. Like, literally, don't do it. Always learn to work on your boundaries. This is something that I feel like a lot of us need to learn, especially if you're a people pleaser. It's okay to say no and don't feel bad about it. Yes, I know that you're going to feel bad and all that. Work on you not feeling bad about certain things, about you saying no. Learn selfishness sometimes. Like, learn to be selfish, learn to always put yourself first in certain things, because what you are trying to create in your life matters to you, not to anyone else, right? So always learn to cut out people pleasing, cut out over committing, and cut out certain things. Like, just really cut it out when it is not aligning to the person that you are trying to be, or the life that you're trying to create for yourself. This one is very important, which is build small daily system that actually reflects your value, reflects the life that you're trying to build. It's not just saying, oh, I want this big goal. How do you plan to get that goal? I have a video on systems that actually work, how to build systems that actually work. I will see if I can link it in my description box, right? Systems are very important if you are trying to get something done. If you are trying to go for your goals and go for your dreams, systems are very important. That's like one of the important way that you can get things done and you can achieve things. Systems. Let's forget the heavy routine that you have to, that is serious routine. Stick to the little routines, stick to the routines that is helping you even when, on the days that you don't want to show up. Time for growth, time for rest. Always make sure that you're having time for yourself, even if you are trying to do your own goals, right? If you're trying to make your own goals, it is always very important to be rested, right? Always have time for goals, always have time for growth, always have time for rest. The simple habits that match that your goal you're trying to do. Simple habit and simple system that match it is very, very important. Very, very important. Me, I am creating content, right? I have my goal as a content creator, but I need system to get to that goal, which is I have to script, I have to film, I have to edit, I have to upload, I have to look for topics. I have There are so many systems that works, and I need to stick to those systems. I have days where I just research for topics, right? I have this where I just script. I have this where I just sit down like this and film a lot of videos because I want to be consistent and because I want to show up. So it is always very, very important to have system that actually align, reflect in the value and in the life that you are trying to get, the life that you're trying to create and build, that it is valuable to you and and it matters to you. It is a different thing when you know the goals, you know what matters to you, you know, you cut out distractions and other stuff. You say no, the cocoa is the work, which is you have to always have system that's going to reflect your vibe. Now this last one is something that I feel like we all need to be saying more and more and more, which is stop trying to live someone else's life. This is very, I feel it is very common, right? Now, let's remove comparison. It's not comparison. We see someone we like online, we appreciate them, even offline. We feel like, oh, this life is really great. I want that life. Your journey doesn't have to look the same. All of us cannot look the same. Imagine we all got married at 25. Imagine we all have kids at 30. Imagine we all retire at 40. I don't think life will be this interesting. I don't think there'll be a lot of interesting journeys. Do you understand? I know it is easier said than done, or you see things that you like and you want it. I get it. But it's always very important to focus on your own journey. This is something that I had to really teach myself. I really had to learn. And it's very important because on this journey, you begin to see things that actually really matters to you. You begin to see things that you actually really like as a person. You don't see things that, okay, I like this thing because this person likes this thing. No, you like that thing because you actually really like that thing. Do you understand the point? So it's always very important to stop trying to live somebody else's life. That person has that thing, she has that thing, and me too, I want it. That's somebody else's life. Try to cop out your own life. Try to cop out the things that you also like. Try to work towards the things that make you you. There are different things that make me to sing, right? So it's always very important to be able to notice certain things and be able to say that, okay, no, this is not for me, this is for that person, it works for the person, love it for them, but this is me, how can I make things work for me? It is always very, very important. This is something that you need to really pay attention to, because sometimes you're actually not even living your own life, you are living another person's life, you are living another person's life that looks good and you wanted it, and at the end of the day you're like, I didn't really want this, because that was somebody else's life. You are focused so much on somebody else's life that you don't even personally know what you like. Don't even know personally what matters to you, because you are focusing so much on another person's life when you're supposed to be focusing on yours. Pay attention to your own life. To everyone is their journey. Everybody's journey is different. Are we going to have some people that have the same journey? Maybe, but everybody's journey is actually different. So focus on your own journey. That is that person's journey. Leave them with their journey. I don't know how else to say it, but since I learned this, leave them with their journey. Focus on your own journey. It's just like we're all traveling by road now. We are all going to different places, but we're in the same bus. I'm going to focus on my own journey. I'm not going to get to my own bus stop and say, no, I want to follow another person. No, I'm going to come down. Even in the park, there are different people going to different places. I'm going to Ogun State, someone else is going to Imo State. Do you understand the point? So it's always very, very important. Focus on your own journey. I need to know how I'm going to get to Ogun State. You know what? You pay attention to how you're going to get to Imo. Right? So it's always very, very, very important to pay attention to your own journey. There are so many things you're going to learn on your own journey. There are so many things that you're going to understand about yourself in your own journey. There are so many things that you are going to pay attention to in your own journey when you are focused on your own journey. Leave people's life alone. Leave them alone. leave them alone and focus on your own life. So yeah, of course, the end of the video, and I just want to say that building a life that matters to you is inclusive of your own values, what you believe in, what you want for yourself, what you like, what you envision for yourself, what you feel like this is me, it's really like this is me, this is my own, right? It's always very, very important to always be peaceful with what you have in your life and know that yes, I did this for myself, this is my decision. This is not something that, oh, I saw someone doing, oh, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it, and deep down it's not something that you actually really like, and it's not something that you actually envisioned for yourself. So it's always very important to pay attention to yourself and give yourself the life that you always want and the life that matters to you. So if you come to this part of this video, please like, I really, really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you have not. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And please comment, give me a comment and share this video to someone that you feel might need it. I will really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye all.